I want to know all of me. I want to know every part. I want to see everything that's happened that I've missed these past few years. I want to see every part of me. Because, my darling, you are divine perfection. And every part of me is worthy of being known.
Known, that's always what we have tried to be to us for the Finns.
I know that there's a lot of secrets inside of my brain that want to be known. I know it.
I'm going to answer every question I have and every question I have ever had.
I really believe this case study could lead to some discoveries that's going to change the world. We're going to be exploring with the 30-something, 38, 36 memory centers in the body. On a better schedule, so it's at the same time every day. We're really going to change the world with this case study.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So with my chiropractor, he's doing a case study on me, and we have been working so far to kind of identify parts of the brain and what parts they're correlated to. It's kind of been his focus so far. We explored how nerves and like different parts of the body correlate with different parts of consciousness. We did that spin to the right direction. We spun to the right, and it induced severe age regression. And so this opens a whole door of questions, well, if you can induce it, can you reduce it? When I cover my right eye and have my left eye focus after this experiment where I had that piercing headache on the right side of my head, I was not able to read. My ability to read, my ability to focus, my ability to concentrate, my ability to put letters together and make coherent words and then go from word to word and have that make sense, that ability was just gone. There's this very obvious activity here and then a very light pinching sensation there. This could lead to some wild discoveries. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I got knots in my stomach. So we just had a really interesting chiropractic session. We took in more notes than usual, and that led to a theory, a discovery, and we tested it and turned out to be true, and we did an adjustment we've never done before. My head was not sitting on my neck properly. I specifically experienced the presence of ocean and or the specific symptoms of age regression when we're working on the brainstem stuff. It's December 30th, 2018, just for a little time marker. I know, right? Time flies when you're being crazy. I just want to say a huge thank you to Bambi, wherever you are, whether you're part of me now or whether you're in the back of the consciousness for a while taking a break or whatever is happening. I just want to say thank you, Bambi. I know you fronted in some of the hardest times. After our most recent trauma, you were the one brave enough to grab our stuffed elephant and ride in the ambulance. I love you. Thank you so much for all you've done, and thank you so much for all that you are. You are precious and perfect. You are whole and complete. You are everything and more. And I love you infinitely. Love all the parts of Kristin's consciousness.
I love you, Bambi. We all love you infinitely, unconditionally, forever and always. We love you.
Over to sleep.
Alright, so we're gonna start over here, face down.
Face down?
Yeah.
That one's scary.
Oh, sorry.
Also, I'm more out today, Ocean, because today than usual, because our parasympathetic nervous system is more dysregulated because of the weather. Yeah, let me tell the camera my homework is to put my right arm up like that and leave my left arm down for 1 minute.
While lying down. on your back.
Well, lying down without a pillow.
Very good.
Can you talk into this ear? And I want to know if I can hear.
That wasn't talking, by the way. Have a seat. Let's check your hearing real quick.
Well, I like this test. It helps my brain.
Alright, we're going to do this side now, right?
Yay. Whoa. My vision's getting better. That is a trip. That, like, completely ended all the dissociation I was just experiencing. That's like huge. Like that feeling, that switch to get there calmly would normally take hours of dozens of tools that I have. Like that exact feeling.
So that reminds me of I guess you could call it treatment or home exercise that you're supposed to do for hyperactive kids.
Yeah.
Okay. You get them to study with earbud in only their right ear.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it just forces left brain activity.
Whoa.
Yeah. So might be something worth trying.
I'm watching. Oh my god. I'm watching videos from a case study as I heal from 3 years of trauma-induced amnesia and seeing myself, seeing what has been experienced in this body that I am not consciously aware of is like, oh my god.
I am officially creating a new word, therapization. It's when you befriend yourself and step into the role of your higher self in order to play the role of therapist for the parts of you that are struggling and hurting right now. I'm going to therapize myself real quick. This process has been a lot of inner frustration and a lot of practicing mindfulness, a lot of adjusting our self-judgments towards self-compassion, a lot of dual awareness about what we're experiencing internally and what we're experiencing out externally. You know, this is more dominant. We're trying to stay grounded, so it's back and forth of dual awareness, staying present despite what's happening within my brain and my body. Hello, great, beautiful warrior soul friends. So part of my chiropractic case study is we are experimenting with sound in the right ear, which would help stimulate the left brain hemisphere, which is where the going on with normal life self lives, and that's the part of consciousness required for it to help all of the other parts heal. And because there are fewer normal life self parts than there are trauma parts, that side of the brain is weaker, and we need to strengthen it to help empower this healing journey and make all of this stuff possible. And so we were playing with sound as part of the case study, and so driving, I thought, you know, what if I adjusted the way that the sound comes from the speakers? We adjusted it, putting all of the sound on the right side, and I felt this moment of calm and clarity where the going on with normal life self was more present, followed by a really, really, really sharp headache in the back. Just a piercing, absolutely piercing pain right back here, like behind the ear, kind of like an inch back behind there. I readjusted it, and I put it all to the left side for like 2 seconds, and then balanced it back to the middle, and then kind of asked my parts of consciousness what we should do next. And they all suggested putting it to the right, but just a tad. And that's helping us be able to enjoy the music and all be present together, while also helping empower the going on with normal life self without causing pain for either brain hemisphere. So very, very fascinating. I am excited to explore more on this healing journey. Have a beautiful and blessed day, my brave, beautiful warrior soul friends. And I ask myself, can you be fully in this moment and let everything else go? Spending time noticing the minuscule details of the raindrops as they fall on the window, taking time to notice all of my thoughts, feelings, body sensations without creating a response, no judgments, no taking action, just observing. And to just be present with the experience and allow full stillness for mind and body. This pain is really intense.
One day at a time. Stop focusing on where we want to be and focus on how far we've come and all the amazing opportunities we have right now. That is where your power is. Stop giving your power away by looking down the road and getting worried about things that aren't here yet. Stop giving your power away. Be here now. Be present.
I am present with my body. I am present with these feelings. I am present with my thoughts. I am present with my emotional body. I'm present with my spiritual body. I'm present with my mental body. I'm present with my physical body. I'm present with my pain. I'm present with my parts. I'm present with my hope. I'm present with my fingers. I'm present with my mouth. I'm present with my body. I'm present with my hand. I am present. I am present with my being. I am present with my life. I am present with this moment, and I release conditions. I don't have to be pain-free to embrace this moment. I don't have to feel okay to embrace this moment. I don't have to feel anxiety-free or depression-free to embrace this moment. Present with the moment unconditionally. That's all I need to be. Kristin Windsor, you don't have to be anything more than you already are to be fully and unconditionally in the present moment.
You are already more than enough.
You are always achieving what you set out to. You set your intentions because you know the power of your mind. You know the power that you have and you embrace it. And that is courageous. Every little thing is gonna be alright.
I need to understand.
So it's going right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Alright, so
This here.
it's back here.
Go.
Alright. And look into the mirror so that you can see this hand. No, you won't see yourself. Just look at it and look here and see this hand. Do you see it? Don't look at you.
I'm not. I can't see my hand.
What do you mean you can't see your hand?
No, now I can.
Okay, good. So now that you're looking at your hand, you are now looking at your right hand as your left hand. Okay?
Oh.
Okay. Now without touching the mirror, so back this hand out.
Oh.
Now I want you to take both of your hands and do this while looking at the hand in the mirror.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh.
And now this. But with both hands. And the next one. And the next one. Now make fists. Open fists. Fist. Open. Fist. Open. Fist. Open. Stop. Okay, that's enough. Alright. Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing, but different.
My head hurts.
That's good.
My head really hurts.
What part of your head?
Right here.
Well, we are activating that left brain. So now we're going to do opposite motions. Okay? Now this is going to be crazy.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to be looking in the mirror.
Okay.
With your right hand, you're going to do this.
Alright.
With your left hand, you're doing this.
So the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay. And go ahead and be looking in the mirror while you do it.
I know, right? I know, right? But it's hard to be here.
Well, we can do it later. Like I said, this is a big one.
So, just go?
When you're ready.
Can you say ready, set, go?
All right, remember, you're doing opposites. And go.
I can't do it without Well, without looking up.
Okay, well you have to be looking in here. So try the typing on the table then.
To
All right.
go in this one?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to look in the mirror. It doesn't count.
Yeah, no. What's up there, huh? Why are we doing that?
Oh, just spackle.
Wow. I'm going to that noise.
Your brain is rejecting the treatment. Your brain's like, no, this is a part of your brain you're not allowed to use right now.
Sounds about right, yo.
Two. Oh, whatever. No, not go. Oh, okay, this way. And then like that. Here. And then go.
That's really hard. See if she can do this.
No, just make.
Two.
Oh wow, that was intense.
I told you.
I never felt so calm. I'm going to find new treatments for DID. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure of it. It's all part of the journey. And it's scary and painful, but also thrilling. I was really anxious. It's been tough. We've been processing a lot of trauma. And I've been able to stay more present, which has been a blessing. Been able to stay in gratitude, which has been a blessing.
We're on a walk.
Everybody say hi! I organized a dissociative identity disorder awareness event in March 2019. My main memory from that day was giving a 15-minute speech and not being able to hear the sound of my own voice because the inside chatter was so loud. My mind and my body were completely disconnected, and I had complete awareness of my inner realities, multiple realities simultaneously occurring through different regions of neural activity that did not have communicative connectivity with one another. And so there were dozens of various realities occurring within me. And those realities were so noisy, if you will, noisy, that I could not hear or feel the sound of my own voice while I presented a 15-minute speech at the beginning of this event I organized.